everyone! Welcome back. Thank you to those of you returning. Thanks again for coming back to yet another video. For those of you who might be new here, welcome. I'm a full-time working mom of 4 young kids, and I love to put out videos on fashion, beauty, and a mommy lifestyle, including my new recent obsession with reselling on the Poshmark app. So if that sounds interesting to you, please consider checking out my other YouTube videos linked down below, and consider subscribing to my channel as well. So for today's video, I wanted to go through my Poshmark sales from last week, so that's the week of May 5th, and I'm counting the week from that Sunday to the following Saturday. So in that time period, I made 8 sales, which for me isn't bad. Again, I just recently started reselling in the app for the past few months. I'm very part-time. I still have my full-time job in addition to taking care of the household as well. So I don't have a whole lot of time to devote to Poshmark. However, in the short few months that I've been on it, I think I've been relatively successful in starting this little side hustle of mine. So I'm hoping that by taking you through some of the sales that I made last week, it will give you some idea as to what's trending now, what people are buying, what people are selling now, and all from a perspective of a very small new reseller on Poshmark. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started and jump into the sales for this week. So again, starting from May 5th, which is the Sunday, the first item that's sold here is this Victoria's Secret pink ultimate moto and mesh detail legging. So as you can see from the picture here, it was a very trendy style. It had a very beautiful print, and it also had the pink logo, which I think is also helpful for reselling these items. It had some trendy moto details in addition to the mesh detailing as well, and perfect for the spring and summer months in my opinion. And for whatever reason, these pink items are hit or miss for me. Ones that are trendy like this that display the pink logo nicely, I think tend to do a little better. Other Victoria's Secret pink items tend to sit a little bit longer for me. So these leggings were in my closet for a couple of months, and as soon as I posted them, they had a ton of likes. However, for whatever reason, it just took a little longer to sell than I anticipated, and I did have to drop the price a little bit as well. In terms of the pink leggings, it seems that this ultimate legging line seems to be a little bit more of their higher end legging line, and also can resell for a bit more than the other types of leggings. So this particular item did sell for my asking price at that time, which was $25. Poshmark fees were $5, so my net earnings were $20. The next item was another workout item, and again, these workout items are very popular, at least in my experience over the past few months as we're heading into the spring and summer months. This was a Lululemon Mesh With Me tank. It did have a sports bra included in it, however the pads were not included. And it was a very cute style as well. It did have the mesh detail and open work on the back, which made it a little bit more trendy than some of the other more plain style of tank tops. It was in very good condition as well. It was basic black, which goes with everything, so it was a pretty easy item to sell. It sold for a best offer price of $25. Poshmark fees were $5, so my net earnings were $20 on this item. And I absolutely am always on the lookout for Lululemon, as I'm sure you've heard from other resellers as well. The Lululemon items tend to sell very easily for a decent price point and are really great quality. So whenever I can see a Lululemon piece, I definitely pick it up. The next item that sold was this really adorable Free People, a mandolin style tank top. It was actually new without tags. It in fact did have an attached tag with a little plastic bag with a spare button as well. So it was really unused. It was an adorable design. However, this particular style doesn't photograph too well on a flat lay style that I tend to use. It probably would have been photographed a little better either on a mannequin or hanging. However, I do all of my presentations with flat lay just for consistency. As you can see here, it had a beautiful crochet top. It had a collar style neck design and a flowy bottom, and perfect for going to the summer months. This item was in my closet for a couple months as well, and I did lower the price a little bit as well. It did sell for a best offer price of $20. The Poshmark fee was $4, and my net earnings was $16. The next item that sold in my closet last week were these very classic black pumps from Charles by Charles David, and these were brand new. They had only been tried on, and there was absolutely no significant wear on them. They're very classic black leather pump. The heel was also very workable as well. It was only a 2.5-inch heel, so perfect for the workplace. These were also a very flattering pointy toe as well. These sold within less than a week of my listing them, and it did sell for a best offer. So the offer was for $40, which I accepted. The Poshmark fee was $8 and my net earnings was $32. So although oftentimes on Poshmark it seems that the more trendy, unique items tend to sell a little better, there definitely also is room for very classic styles like these basic black pumps as well. So I just really tend to stock my closet with just a variety of items because you just never know what people are looking for. The next item that sold was this really beautiful cloth and stone linen blend dress. It had this really adorable stripe pattern. It had a V neckline, and because it's linen, it was perfect material going into summer. And this item also had a high-low shirt-tail hem as well. So this item actually sold really quick for me. It sold in less than 2 days of its listing, and I did accept a best offer on this one of $25. I was hoping to get a little bit more from this dress. However, items that tend to sell very quickly in my closet like this, I tend to let go for a little bit lower price point just because I'm trying to move inventory. So the price I accepted was $25. The Poshmark fee was $5 and the net earnings was $20. The next item that sold were these Levi's 511 gray skinny jeans. I have a few gray skinny jeans in my closet, and it seems that gray tends to be a pretty popular color for jeans. And this is one example of them. It had a beautiful gray wash, black or gunmetal hardware. I decided to accept a best offer of $20. The Poshmark fee was $4 and my net earnings was $16. The next item was a pair of beautiful wedges. It's this J. Crew espadrille wedge. It was in the color navy, and it was in very good condition. It was only very gently used. It was a textile upper with a jute wedge. So these types of items are super popular now. In fact, I did sell this exact same shoe in the same color in a different size about a month ago. At least in my experience, the J. Crew shoes tend to retail for quite a bit. However, it is difficult to resell them for as much as you might expect. Nonetheless, these shoes were beautiful. Again, it's the second pair that I sold of these, so definitely a very hot item. I think the espadrille and the wedge make it so. However, these wedges ultimately did sell on a best offer price of $28. Poshmark fee was $5.60, so I took home $22.40 on this item. So the eighth and final item that sold for me last week was this trendy pair of Lucy Power Max Bermuda shorts. So yet another pair of workout shorts here that sold, just like the ones that sold last week for me from Lululemon. It seems that the shorts are a little bit more unique and difficult to find than some of the tank tops. So in my opinion, the shorts tend to do a little better, as leggings do as well. So Lucy is a line that I tend to also purchase in addition to Athleta and Lululemon when I'm looking for workout gear. I think it tends to sell relatively well in my opinion. Definitely not as high of a price point as some of those other two brands would. However, they definitely put out very good quality items that are trendy as well. I decided to accept a best offer of $18. Poshmark fees were $3.60, so my net earnings on this item was $14.40. So that brings me to the end of this video, and those are the 8 items that I sold on Poshmark last week, which was the week of May 5th. Again, please keep in mind that my net earnings do not include cost of goods nor other business-related costs as well. However, I just wanted to give you some idea in general of what these items are selling for, and in particular, what items are selling at all, what's trending right now. So I hope this information is helpful to you as you decide on what types of purchases you want to make to fill your own closets. If you have any questions on any of these items or my Poshmark experience, please don't hesitate to leave them down below. I'm also going to link down my previous Poshmark videos if you want to check them out as well. Otherwise, please don't forget to consider subscribing to this channel down below, and let me know if you're interested in seeing more Poshmark related videos going forward. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching yet again, and I will plan to see you again in my next video. Bye!